Hello everyone and welcome to Life Begins at 20. My name is Mark and today we have episode 4 of MTG Cubed. There's been a slight change in plan with this episode as the singles that I ordered haven't turned up yet, which is unsurprising considering the time of year it is and the post over here in the UK. So I've decided to change it up and have all of the 2-colour guild cards instead. I'm going to break these videos up into smaller ones just so that you can choose which guild you're interested in rather than one massive video. It just might make it a little bit easier for you all. For this video I'm going to be talking about my Golgari guild cards, so let's get stuck in. Moving on to the Golgari guild, here we've got our Planeswalker. Like I've said before in the previous videos, we've got a Planeswalker in every single one of the guilds there, just to make sure it's a little bit fair. So here we've got Vraska the Unseen. So for 3 a black and a green, you've got a 5 loyalty Planeswalker. Her +1 is until your next turn, whenever a creature deals combat damage to her, destroy that creature. So it's a nice piece of removal, and it's just, you know, letting her build herself up and stopping your opponent from really having to they have to make a decision there. Do I want to swing in to try and, you know, knock her down a little bit and lose my creature or not? I do like that. -3 is destroy target non-land permanent, which is really strong. So that could be anything. It could be a planeswalker, that you know, there could be an artifact that's really strong for them, a creature, anything. Do like that. -7 is put 3 1/1 black assassin creature tokens onto the battlefield with whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. I mean, put that in with a rogue's passage or something along those lines, you're going to, you know, win the game. But the likelihood is here you're going to be plussing her up just to be able to get, you know, most of the time is for that -3, or even bring her in straight away just to hit -3 straight off the bat. That's actually really strong, so good card there. One from Eldritch Moon here, we've got Grimflayer. So for a black and a green, we've got a 2/2 with Trample. When he deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put any number of them into your graveyard, and the rest back on top of your library in any order, which is just going to help you enable his Delirium, which means he gets +2/+2 as long as there are 4 or more card types from among the cards in your graveyard. Plus, there are also cards, obviously, within black as well that actually want to be in the graveyard to be able to cast them from there or just reanimate them back. So, really useful card to have there. Next, we've got Lotlith Troll. So, for a black and a green, you've got a 2/1 with Trample. You can discard a creature card to put a +1/+1 counter on him, which is really nice, and you can pay a black to regenerate him as well. So, you know, he's going to get bigger and bigger. Discarding a creature card means you're going to put stuff into the graveyard, which means you can get it back out again with black, with regenerating along those, or any of the reanimating things. So, do like that card there. One I'm not 100% sure about is Creekwood Liege. So for 1 and any combination of black or blue, 3 of them, you've got yourself a 2/2, which has got a little bit of an anthem going on here. So either black creatures you control get +1/+1, green creatures you control get +1/+1 other than this one. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a 1/1 black and green worm creature token onto the battlefield. So again, it can be quite useful, either in green, so you can just have yourself all your creatures getting bigger. Obviously, it's providing itself with lots and lots of little token creatures there as well, which can be quite handy. But I don't know. I just think there might be a better 4-drop or something along those lines that I've missed out in this guild anyway. So do let me know in the comment section below what you think. Next up, we've got Reaper of the Wilds. So for 2, a black and a green, you've got yourself a 4/5. Whenever another creature dies, you get to scry 1, which is, you know, pretty handy to be perfectly honest. Pay a black, it gains Death Touch to the end of turn, which is really nice. You're going to get rid of something that's trying to block it, that's bigger than it, for example. Or you can pay 1 and a green, it gains Hexproof until the end of turn as well. So it's got ways of protecting itself and being lethal to your opponent as well. So I do like this card. It's got a bit of versatility. It may not be the strongest card in this guild, but I do like the versatility of it. Again, if there is something better out there, please do let me know in the comment section below. Next up, we've got the Gitrock Monster. I just like this card. It's quite entertaining, really. So for 3, a black and a green, you've got yourself a 6/6 with Death Touch, which is really nice. At the beginning of your upkeep, you have to sacrifice him unless you sacrifice a land, which will end up enabling Delirium for other creatures as well, which is fine. And you can play an additional land on each of your turns as well, which kind of helps deal with the situation of him getting rid of them. And whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. So he's a 6/6 with Death Touch with card draw for you as well. I mean, there aren't too many bad things about it. Yes, if you're going to have things higher than 5 cost in your deck, then there might be a little bit of a problem, but this guy might end up helping you win it anyway, so I do like this card. Last of the creatures now, we've got Baloth Null. So for 4, a black and a green, you've got yourself a 4/5. When it enters the battlefield, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. That could be quite handy, to be perfectly honest. Any of your smaller things can come back. Any of your bigger things, for example, that may have been destroyed, can come back as well. So I do like that about him. And in fact, he's also a zombie as well, which is also quite handy for black. So he's got some positives there. Again, there may well be something slightly better out there. Again, just do let me know in the comment section below. And for our only spell in this collar combo, we've got Putrefy. So for 1, a black and a green, destroy target artifact or creature, and it can't be regenerated. It's the can't be regenerated part that is pretty strong, to be perfectly honest. So I do like having this card in there. It's pretty strong. So those are all the cards I have from this guild. If you want to see the rest, I've put a link in the description below for them all. If you have any suggestions for improvements to these cards, do let me know in the comments section below. I'm always keen to find upgrades for my cube and to learn what you all think. Your suggestions for my white cards has been truly amazing, so thank you all for the suggestions that you've given. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button for new content every Tuesday and Friday. I'll be running my Christmas giveaway on Friday, so do watch out for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.